I was already pregnant before my bride price was paid, and I already had 2 kids before my bride price was paid to my parents. Is my is are my kids born out of wedlock?
Okay, are you still married to the same person or not?
I'm still married to the same man, yes.
How is he Christian or is he Muslim?
He's a Muslim.
He's a Muslim. How did you guys get married in the
Yes.
first place?
At first, I did introduction by bringing the family of my husband to my own family, to my parents' family, to my parents. They accepted, but I was already pregnant. Then I did a marriage here in Italy, which is court marriage in Italy. I got to find out that it's not legit in Islam. Later down the years, around 2020, I did I did nikah, which we invited our imam in our mosque.
Okay, so
To
Maryam, now you're officially married since you did nikah with the imam in Italy, and there was a process of marriage contract, and there were witnesses, Muslim witnesses. So you're married. The children whom you give birth to or you conceived before you were married, they are born out of wedlock, unfortunately. And since you said that he's Muslim, he's definitely blameworthy. Neither a Muslim or non-Muslim should have an intimate relationship or get engaged in an illicit relationship. They should not have an intimate relationship prior to getting married. But now, since you repented and accepted Islam, that remitted your past sins. Your children, you don't have to mention that to them and keep reminding them. Because as I said about you, if your parents never got married and you were born out of wedlock, you have nothing to do with that. You're not blameworthy whatsoever. Okay? So for your past sins, once you say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, they have been all remitted and you're a newborn. You shouldn't worry about the previous sins because you were not Muslim. You're not a believer. You didn't believe in the oneness of God. Once you declare that, all the previous sins will simply be forgiven, alhamdulillah. The person whom I believe and I hope that he have made tawbah and repented unto Allah is your husband, because he was Muslim. So I hope he repented, and may Allah grant you both forgiveness. Thank you, Maryam from Italy. It is definitely sad, very sad, to see how people, whether Muslims or non-Muslims, take it easy when it comes to family lineage. And when I used to drive sometimes on the highways and here and there, and I see big billboards, huge ads saying 1-800 DNA, who is the father? This is really problematic. When the society accepts the fact and the reality that they're all immersed and they're all engaged in such illicit relationship, they acknowledge that and they don't have a problem with it. The problem is only after having multiple sexual partners to find out who's the father. And sometimes the woman is already married and she gets engaged in outside marriage relationship, so she conceives not from the husband, from somebody else, from a lover, from a boyfriend. Wallahi, this is not just haram, this is pure haram. Not only in Islam and in all other religions. So this is pure evil. Don't do that. Don't get engaged in an act of adultery. A man and a woman who like each other, get married, pay the dowry, propose, get married officially, form a family, and establish a family. And this advice is not only for Muslims. This advice is for Muslims, Jews, Christians, and so on. Isn't this what your religion teach? It is indeed. May Allah guide us to what is best.